How are you doing today? You okay? I'm hoping that the sun stays out. It's nice and sunny. Drop me a comment and let me know where you're watching from. What have you got planned today? What is the weather like where you are? What are we doing today? We've got lots to show you today that I'm very, very excited about. So we're going to be doing some leaf earrings. I'm going to show you a few different ways to make the leaves using the miracle beads and the wire. And we're also going to be making lots of different components, which I will be able to show you how to make beautiful necklace, a bit like the one that I'm wearing here. So these are basically what we're doing today. They're going to be available, so the kit that you're getting today will do you for today's make and also for on Friday's make as well. So you're getting so many lovely things in your kit. And you can make all sorts of different things with them. It comes with absolutely everything. So you're going to be able to make your earrings and your necklace. You could even make a bracelet if you want, because you're getting the tiger tail in there too. So let's have a little look who we've got in with us so far today. Good morning from us at Center-bead. Where are my lovely comments? Good morning, Lisa. It's sunny-ish in Plymouth, which is good. Yes, I'm hoping that the weather stays nice. It's not raining, and that's the main thing. Good morning, Anne. Are you okay? Hope you're okay today. Good morning, Gwen. Good morning, Seema. Just hello, everybody. Good morning, Angela. Good morning, Carol. Morning, Natalie, everyone. The washing's out, mop the kitchen floor and hoovered through. Oh, you've done really well. Yeah, you deserve that me time now, Carol. You're done for the day. I've still got loads to do. We're decorating at the moment. So I might do a bit of painting this afternoon, or I might just bead. I've got lots of things to be making up. So we'll see how the afternoon goes. You know me, if I've got an excuse not to do any housework or decorating, then I will. I sound muffled, do I? I've got a new camera today, so I'm hoping that I'm a little bit clearer than I was, but maybe I'm somehow covering a microphone. I don't know. Oh, you win some, you lose some, don't you? I'm either slightly in fog in soft filter, but with good sound, or is the picture better? The picture should be better, I say, to new camera. I hope I'm not muffled. Can everyone else hear me okay? Good morning, Dean. How are you? You okay? Let me know if you can hear me all right. Camille, good morning, Natalie. Sunny blue skies here for now. Thunderstorms later. What are you saying? Well, I did a bit of gardening yesterday. I cut back the buddleia in the front window, so I should get some better light in the room because it just grows, it gets massive, but it also attracts all the butterflies, so it's kind of like a, you know, a compromise. Good morning, Kitti. Kitti, is my sound okay? Can you hear me all right? Oh, got a guest too. Kitti, are you in the stream? Why did somebody? Good morning, Lynn. No, Joe says the sound quality is not great either. Sounds like I'm muffled. Well, I'll have a little fiddle with the settings later, and hopefully, if I can reposition, does that help? Am I over a microphone or something? Just checking your settings. Okay, thank you, Kitti, appreciate that. Okay, shall we have a little look at what we've got going on the website today? Let me take you over. So I will share my screen with you. Okay, so go on to our totallybeads.co.uk website. You can have a little scroll down and see all the different things that you might want to purchase, or you can go straight into the video tutorials, or you can click on the big link here. So we've got are summer earrings, which is the one that you're going to go in today. But as I say, the kit will do you for Friday as well as today. So if you have a little look in here, we've got 3 different colourways for you today. So we've called it the Summer Garden Earrings and Necklace because it's very pretty, it's very floral. And all of the things in your kit, you will be able to make exactly any of these images or whatever you decide, you know, in terms of style and preference you'd like. It will make all of the same things. There's just lots of different ways you can go about it. So click in the colour that you like. We've got gold, rose or silver. And if you have a little look, you'll see it's only £9.99 today. So it was £15. You're getting this now for less than £10. And look at all the different things that you get. These are what you can make. And this is all of the lovely things that you're getting. So in your kit, you're getting your colour choice of wire, which is your 0.4 and your 0.8. You're getting some crimp beads, you're getting crimp covers, you're getting earring wires, you're getting a lovely metal curved tube, which looks beautiful on the necklaces. You're also getting your metal toddle flower clasp, which is really pretty, and you're getting your 4mm miracle beads as well in the colour to match, as well as your tiger tail. So there is all sorts in this kit today. It is a fantastic bargain and a wonderful bundle. So thank you to Simon for putting that together for us and everybody in the warehouse at Center-bead. Okay, so let me show you what you can get and what you can make. So I'm going to drop my ruler first and foremost, which isn't helpful because we'll be needing that. Sorry. Has the sound improved at all? Voice is a bit muffled, but you can understand. Picture's great, a little bit muffled. Sounds fine, visual good. Well, we'll go with a better image, I think, today and just hope for the best then. Okay, so let me turn you down on my mat. I've managed to make my screen really big. I'm not having the best technical day today, am I? Let me see if I can. Why have I moved my screen? I can't get to the button to show you my mat. Still a bit muffled. Right. Just bear with me because I can't get over to the side of the screen that I need now. Sorry about this. That make any difference? No. I think if I close you off, I might lose you for good. Why have I gone big? There we go. Okay, so let me turn you down. Hopefully you can see this okay. Right, so these are all the things that you're getting in your kit today. You're getting whatever colour choice that you like in terms of miracle beads. You're getting lots of wire. You're getting your toggle, your earrings. Can you see that okay? Is that picture okay? All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move out of the way these necklaces to begin with, but I will show you what we'll be doing on Friday. So today we're going to make the earrings. These are the lovely things that we are going to be making on Friday to match. And I'm going to be showing you all the different kind of embellishments, I suppose, that you can add to these as we go. So we're going to start off by making some lovely leaf shapes. Oh, I didn't say you get the acrylic roses as well. These are the star of the show. So definitely have a little look at what you can get today. I love this colour. It's kind of like a bluey kind of green colour. It's lovely. Okay, so to start off, choose whichever colour. I'm going to go for these little grey ones, but I will show you all the different ways you can make the same, using the same materials, making all these different styles. We've got some lovely little dangly things that I'm going to be showing you how to make, and some flowers too. So to make your leaf, what you're going to need is you're going to need to get your 0.8 wire out, and you're going to cut that about 12 centimetres, like so. And then about I don't know, I'd say probably 1.5 inches. We're going to make a little bend in this wire. And then with our finger, we're just going to start to add a little bit of a curve and a shape in that. Now when this wire starts to come back up, and even with what we're going to call the stem, we're going to take our pliers and we're going to give it a little pinch and bend that round. And what you're going to do is just put a little kind of tip to your leaf, and you're going to curve that back round with your fingers. So you've got this lovely leaf shape, and it's really simple to do. It's looking quite symmetrical on both sides. And then where this wire end is now crossing over the stem, we're just going to curl that round. And the wire is that lovely to use. I can do that with my fingers. If you want, you can also get your pliers. Some shots that focus. And you can curl that round and secure that in. So you've got no spiky bits coming off the end. That's nice and tucked in. And then if you want, you can use your thumb again just to add a little bit more shape to that leaf. So you should have something that looks like this. So really easy, I'll show you that again. You take your 12 centimetres, about 1.5 inches down the stem, we're going to hold with our pliers. Using our thumb, we're going to start shaping that wire round into a bit of a curve. Then we're going to move our pliers to where that wire starts to come back up, where it's even with this bit here. And we're just going to bend it in. I can turn it round so I can add, I don't know what it would be called, it's a little point. You can make that bend as sharp as you like. And then we're just going to curve it back round with our thumb again, trying to make it symmetrical. And then you can hold that down with the pliers and curl that wire back in there. You can trim that off if you want. If you've not got that much, you can just stick it in a little bit with your pliers. Okay, let me just see if I can move back over my screen. I've managed to make my screen really large, so now I can't make it small again and I can't see comments. Let me scroll up. I'm gonna have to try and see your comments at the end and hope everything's okay and you're still with me and you're still watching. Let me just so there we've got our lovely leaf shape. And all we're going to do now is start adding our beads. Now, you can do various different effects. You can wire them around the outside. You can wire them through the middle. Or you can completely fill the negative space with your miracle beads. These ones look like little lemons. So very summery and very pretty. So to add our beads, I will show you around the outside first, but they're both pretty much the same technique. Now we're going to take our 0.4 wire and we're going to cut about 30 centimetres of our 0.4. And we're going to take our leaf, and with our wire, we're going to pop it over the top. So we've got a little bit of a tail end sticking out. And we're going to secure that on by wrapping 2 or 3 times. We'll do 3. And we're going to push that up to the top of our leaf stem. So you've just got a little bit of a tail hanging out. And then we can add our beads. So I'm going to get out some of these beautiful miracle beads. And we're just going to thread that onto the end of the wire. Don't worry if it's slipping at the moment. And position where you want it. So I'm going to have mine at the top and come around this side. So we're going to take that wire and we're going to wrap it round the 0.8 3 times and bring it back through the middle. And you can position that and move that to make sure those coils are nice and neat. So we don't want these coils overlapping. We just want to see them sitting nicely flush next to each other. And then we can add our extra bead on. So we're going to sit that bead next to the other one. And we're going to wrap it round once, twice, 3 times, and bring it through the middle. And we're going to keep doing that until we get all the way to the end. It's as easy as that. And once, twice, 3 times. And you will be able to kind of reposition and move the beads along. I like them sitting on the inside of the leaf, but you could suppose do them on the outside. Do whichever way you prefer. And you can make your leaves a lot larger. See, I've made a larger one here, and that's just by using more wire. So I've started off with 12 centimeters for these ones. So I think they make quite large, nice statement earrings. They don't have to be the same size. You can make them bigger or smaller, whatever you like. Obviously, the larger they are, the more miracle beads you'd want to use if you're going to complete one side. And you can wrap this all the way around as well if you want. You might need a little bit more of your 0.4 wire to attach them onto. I will have a little look at the end and see what comments that you're making, if you've got any questions. And if I don't answer your questions during this live, I'll go back and watch it and answer. I don't want to faff about with my screen and make you disappear completely. I'm hoping that you're still there watching. It says that you are. I just can't see what you're saying. So we're getting to the end now of our leaf, or the tip of our leaf. And all I'm going to do to secure and finish that off is exactly the same as I have been doing, just wrapping that round 3 times. I'll do one more for good luck. And then I'm going to trim any of the excess wire off. And I'm going to tuck that down with my pliers. I'm going to do the same with this bit where we secured it. I'm going to trim that off and tuck that little tail end down. Really important that you do tuck these ends away, especially if you're wearing them as earrings. You don't want them getting caught in your hair. And if it's sitting on your chest when you decide you might want to pop it on to your necklace, you also don't want anything scratching your skin. Okay, so if you were making your earrings, I've been doing wrap loops with these, and this just makes them nice and secure. However, if you want to make them to attach to a necklace, or the necklace that we're making on Friday, you might want to do them as just general hooks so you can attach them on and off. So if you were to do that, I would pull it forward, this little tail end of the wire, and with my round nose, I'm just gonna wrap that round so we're making a full circle. That's it. And then once we've got our full circle, we're going to cut that little end off, and then you can open that and close that now like a jump ring, and you can attach that on to your necklace. If you're making it into earrings, then you're going to get one of your lovely earring hooks. I've already opened this one, so we're just, remember, opening it this way, not that way, because what we don't want to do is weaken that. Get the focus. And then we're just going to pop it on and close that up. And if you need to make that sit, these will hang at the side at the moment. I'd like that to sit a little bit more flush. I'm just going to turn that to the side. Put it backwards now. There you go. So that is the first way of decorating your leaf earrings. What you can do is you can decorate going through the middle. So again, we're going to take our 0.4. I'm going to show you this using the lovely gold wire and our yellow coloured miracle beads this time. And I'm going to cut, probably need about 15 centimetres of this. And this time I'm going to wrap it round the top. So I'm holding that tail end to give me something to grip. And I'm just going to wrap around the top 3 times. And then using our miracle beads, I'm going to thread on as many as I need to get down to the bottom of this leaf. Quite a few more there. Okay, when you're happy, I'm going to put a little bit of a curve in mine, so I'm going to put that little extra one in. We're going to take the 0.4 and we're going to start to wrap that going through the leaf. So we're securing that on to our 0.8 wire. And again, we're going to wrap that 3 times. Once, coming through, a bit like sewing, and 3 times. And then with our pliers, our cutters, sorry, I'm just going to trim that off and tuck that in. And again at the top, I'm going to take off the bit that I was just using to secure. I'm going to trim that off and tuck that in. And you can bend these into position with your thumb and your fingers. So I've done like a little wiggly one on this, but you can just do it straight down the middle if you want. Now to do it like this, so to make them like the little lemons, you are just wrapping and just bringing that either side as you go. Just adding more beads as you get to the middle and less till you get to the end, and securing it exactly the same way. If you're going to make your wrap loop with this, I'm just going to tuck that in a little bit more. You're going to bring that wire forward. Taking your round nose pliers, you're going to bring that wire round the top so you make a full circle. And you can either cut it again, or if you were going to make your wrap loop, bring that tail end all the way round. And tuck that in. There we go. I'm hoping this is focusing and you can understand what I'm doing, specifically if I'm a little bit more full today. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make this style of leaf, which is a bit like a lotus leaf. And this is something that you can do with, you can add your beads onto it again, or you could wear this as your pendant and a large focal piece. Maybe even attach your flower onto there. So I'm going to take again the 0.8 wire, only this time I'm going to cut about 30 centimeters, and I'm going to bring my ends together to find that middle point, like this. Move these out of the way so you can see a bit better. Wonder if it's having the blue mat instead of the cream mat that might be making a bit of difference. Okay, so you've brought those ends in together to find that centre, and with your pliers you're going to make a really sharp bend by tucking them little wires in together like that. And with your finger or your thumb, you're going to start to open these out by just gently running your thumb up and down that wire to make a little curve on both sides. Should look like this shape. Now where these wires are starting to cross over, you're going to hold them together and bring these wires back around. So you're making a bit like an M shape, I suppose, with them. And then we're going to sharpen these corners down too, doing exactly the same method. So with our pliers, we're going to hold that wire in between the pliers and we're going to squish gently, but enough to get that point to be quite sharp. And again on the other side, we're going to bring them in together and we're going to squish. So it should look like this. Okay. Now where these wires are starting to go up, at around the same point as the middle pointy bit we've done, we're going to bring them back down. And again on this side. And once again, we're going to make that sharp bend. Now where we've got the sharp ends in these two outside leaves, we're going to just put a little twist onto them. So we're going to curve them out. It's going to look maybe a little bit like a crown. And using our thumb again, we're going to just add a little bit of shape, a little bit of curvature to these outside wires, bringing them out a little bit and running a bit of that shape through the inside of the wire nearest this middle leaf. So it should be looking like this. And again, where these now cross, I'm going to hold this with my thumb, being careful not to change this shape too much. And I'm just going to twist these wires together like that. And now using one of these ends of the wires, I'm going to make a little wrap loop again in that. So I'm going to take around those pliers, I'm going to hold it, and I'm going to turn this all the way around so it crosses over. Again, you can make a wrap loop with this, or you can have an open one, so it's like a little bit of a connector. I'm going to trim off just where this wire starts to cross over our stem. So we're still making that full circle. And then with my pliers, I'm going to pop that in just to straighten up. And then I'm going to cut off the excess wire on this side. And you can just manipulate that with your fingers and your thumbs to get the shape that you want. Have a little bit more of a curve in if need be. You could bring them back together a little bit if you want to, if it's needed. Definitely want to put a bit more of a curve into this side. There we go, so it's kind of like a little lotus flower. Okay, so they're your earrings or your embellishments and focal parts to the necklace that you'll be using. Another thing I'd like to show you is these little spirals, and these are really easy to do, and they also make a lovely sound when you're wearing them. Now they make really nice charms on bracelets, they make lovely charms on necklaces, you can even add them to your earrings if you like. So you could have them dangling off the bottom. There's lots of different things you can do with these, and it's really good if you've just got any little bits of leftover wire, you can make these really easily. So it's always worthwhile keeping, if you've got little scraps and end bits of wire, you can always keep hold of them to make these. So I'm going to cut maybe about 8 centimeters. Again, it depends on how large you want to make them. So you're taking a piece of your 0.8, and with your pliers, you're going to take your pliers at the very tip, and you're going to position your wire in there so there's none sticking out on the other side. And all I'm going to do is start to curl that in. So I make a little coil. And once I've got that full little circle starting, I'm going to take my flat nose pliers, you can use your nylon coated ones if you want as well for this, and I'm just going to gently grip that coil and start twisting the other length of the wire towards it. So I'm starting to make this lovely spiral, and that's going to come together really quickly. So depending on how large you want these, you just need to cut more wire. And when you're happy with the size of your coil, all you're going to do is straighten that bit up and add your bead on, however many beads you like. I'm using the rose gold coloured wire for this, so I'm going to add the lovely pink one. And you're going to pop that onto the end, and then with your pliers, again, you probably don't need all that actually. I'm going to trim it a little bit. Just going to put that pearl in. You see what I'm doing? So I bring that to the end, and then I can attach them on as I would with a jump ring by just opening them up and closing them again. And as I said, they look really nice on little ends bracelets, or you can make them into little accessories to go along your necklace or attach onto your earrings. And then the other thing I'd like to show you is how to make these lovely little flowers. So these pieces can all come together when we're doing our make on Friday. Again, you can add these onto your earrings if you want. I've done a version of them where they sit in the middle, and I've also added them onto the end of the leaves here as well. So to make one of these, you're going to be using, again, your 0.8, everything that you've got in your kit. You can use, what colour shall I use? I'll use the silver, I think, again. So we're going to cut about 5 inches long on this one. And you're going to need about 6 beads for your outside. You can use the same colour on the inside. You can use a different bead. You could use a different colour. So I'm going to do, let's make a little grey one. So I'm going to take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those beads. And I'm going to use the yellow, I think, for the centre. Just to show you for now. They do look nice when you use all the same colour as well. So taking your 0.8, as I say, you cut it for about 5 inches. I'm going to put a little bend about 1.5 inches in again. I'm going to make that into like a right angle, like so. And then on the longer end, I'm going to add my first 6 beads. And again, you can use different colours, you can do whatever you like with this. But what's lovely about the kit is the colours really match together. So you're getting these really lovely kind of iridescent-y kind of grey miracle beads, which looks beautiful with the silver wire that you'll get in the kit. It looks really lovely and complements the acrylic rose that you get. Your toggle flower clasp is also going to match. So the colours have already been picked out for you here. So now you've added your 6 beads onto that longer length of wire, all we're going to start to do is add a little gradual curve until we can bring these wires together and you're making like a circle. Just keep bringing those wires in together and curving that round until you've got something like this. And then we're going to take this longer length of wire. Can you see that okay? This longer length that we've added the beads onto, we're going to wrap around the other tail end just once, and we're going to bring that down towards the back, and then add our central bead onto that wire, and then between, so we've got 3 beads on either side, we're going to cut that wire off a little bit and use using our pliers, we're just going to curl that in and tuck that down. So we're tucking that inside the wire, and we've made ourselves like a little flower. And again, you can do whatever you want with these to make them into wrap loops, or you can make them open and closable again if you want to add them onto your necklace or your earrings. So we're going to bend it forward to the front of the flower. We're going to trim off any excess that I don't think I'm going to need. Use my pliers. You could even use your bail pliers if you want for this. So bring that round into a curl and straighten that up. And there you go. So we've got our leaf earrings, our little curls, our flowers, and even a lotus type shaped leaf. And what I'm going to show you on Friday is how we can bring these things together to make our necklaces to match. So you're going to have a full-on matching set. And so you've got tiger tail as well in this kit. So if you wanted, you can obviously be using that for the necklace, but you could even make a bracelet with it if you liked. And I'm going to be showing you all the different types of designs. So we've got these lovely metal tubes that we can wire wrap and give a lovely shape to our necklace. We can add on the leaves that we've been doing, and I'm going to be showing you how to make your lovely acrylic flowers with a veil. And again, there'll be lots of different ways that you can do that using the same materials. So we've got this using the two connectors, if you wanted to make it that way. And this one that we can add leaves to as well. So we're making a lovely veil for that to hang and move off. So that is it for today. Let me see if I can try and find where you've gone again. Oh, and with that, like magic, here come the comments. Oh, it's took me right to the end to be able to do that. I don't know what I've done, how I'm making it larger and how I'm making it smaller. Let me see if I can just slide you over and see what you've all been saying. Thank you so much for being patient and sticking with me today. So can we scroll down? I can see some of them. Got Gwen saying that they're lovely. Charlotte says they're very cute. Thank you, Charlotte. Question, how many roses in the kit can you add extra? You get one in the kit, but I'm sure you can add extra. If you scroll over to the bottom from what's in the kit, in fact, let me see if I can show you the screen again. So if you go back onto the website, when you scroll down, you'll see all the things that you're getting in the kit, and all you need to do is click on whatever it is that you want, and you can click on it to add extra. So I'm guessing the acrylic rose will be in there. If not, you can just type in to the search and you'll be able to find that there as well. Oh, Angela says my order's in. Fabulous, Angela. I say this is going to do you all week. The possibilities with this kit are really endless. Let me make myself bigger again. There you go. So the things that you can make are endless. I've just been showing you a few different examples of things you can put together. But you can be as creative as you want, and that's what I'm really excited about this kit for, because everyone who's going to make something is going to make something unique to them. So please, 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 if you do get it, and why wouldn't you want it, make and show me what you've made. So the ones that I'm wearing today, Again, earrings are exactly the same as what I've showed you, with them just going down one side. I've added, I'll show you how to do these little coils as well on Friday. So they act as spacers, but we've got the long, ugly metal tubes as well that you can use instead. So these are your little dangly things that we've made. We've got the leaves, we've got the charms, we've got leaves which we're dangling off the bottom. And there's a lovely movement to this as well. So can you hear it? Probably sounds muffled like everything else I was to say, but that sounds really lovely when you're moving around as well. Let's see what else we've got. These look so pretty, Natalie. Thank you for all the ideas. Susan, you are most welcome. Thank you for bearing with me today. It's been a bit of a shame because I love to be able to interact with you while I'm making, so I'm not just sitting there like creating, I'm interacting with you. So I don't know what I did. I somehow managed to make the screen really big and then couldn't see all the options and things. So, you know, technical difficulties. If that's the only one I'm having, then we're off to an okay start, aren't we? I will get better, I promise. So yeah, thank you so much for joining me today. I am going to go back and scroll through all the comments and make sure I've not missed anything. I would like to say a very happy birthday to our Hannah from our community group. I think her birthday is Wednesday, the 11th on Wednesday. And so I hope you have a lovely, lovely birthday. I hope you all have a lovely week. Get your orders in now, and then given how quick the beads are, you'll have them by Friday, so you might be able to make along with me at the same time, which would be lovely. I hope you all have a very, very lovely week, and I will see you on Friday. So love and light to you all. Take care. Bye.